Spokojnie, wszystko będzie w porządku.
Hello everybody, this is 𝐤𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐧 coming to you from somewhere in this world, and I heard Hope's End from the distance as I was running out there to fill my water last minute here so I wouldn't dehydrate during the broadcast, and I heard Hope's End sound and coming in here live, so I rushed back and said, uh-oh, people are there besides Nightmare. So hope everybody's doing well and ready for a little long war today. A council mission.
What's up, Doc?
Asset recovery council mission. And Bernard, good to see you. Good to see you. I don't recall. I did bring a sniper on this mission because I picked out the team in between episodes. I can't remember if you're the sniper or not. You might be in this mission. You might be in this mission. You know, I pick out teams and then I forget who I pick out, and then what can I say? What can I say? But I hope everybody's doing well. It's a little chilly around here today, but maybe it'll warm up soon. There's snow back on the ground. Not much, but there's snow back on the ground, and it's not melting because it's not getting cold. It's not getting warm enough. Oh. Fun times, fun times, fun times. So, I guess it's winter. I shouldn't expect anything but that. Ahoy, Stormers! Good to see you. Glad you could make it in here. Woo, hope everybody's off to a good start on a new week. How's that for a nice wish? Monday, Monday. I can't trust that day. No, you can't. You know, Hope's End, that song just doesn't work in Polish. 𝐭𝐡𝐢𝐬𝐬, 𝐭𝐡𝐢𝐬𝐬. Just too many syllables to fit on that particular tune. Yeah, the council's busy. Annoying. Yeah. The council's always busy. Asset recovery. New news report. It is what it says, and we'll be there in a second anyway. News reports of mass excavations from local French cemeteries have been cropping up all over the media. That's what we're checking out. Yeah, we're on our own. Oh yeah, just say it once. Yeah, that actually, I didn't even think about that because it's always Monday. But you could do it with just one Monday. Yeah, I'm not used to making and singing songs in Polish, so I don't think of the cadence and all that. That would be a great solution. And it's top of the hour, so why don't we pop on over, see what we got going down on the cemetery, and actually introduce you to the team that's going to do it, and have a good old time. So that's the background on the mass asset recovery from the cemeteries, and it's actually I forget where it is. Well, we'll find out now in just a second.
We're confident that you'll handle this
I think it's
matter
Marseille.
with discretion.
It may not say it anymore till we get out, but we'll find out. Okay, here, let's go introduce the team. We took out, not everybody is high level, and hopefully I don't pay the price for trying to get some lower level and keep the higher level for potentially alien base assault. So we'll see. So we got Annette Durand as our medic and smoketeer going out on this one. And I did notice just now she needs an upgrade. There we go. Now she's got the upgrade. Keep your eyes open for anything else I might have missed, because I just noticed that one. And then we got Hathor going out. A never been claimed engineer that's going to try helping us out. We got chem grenades. We got more smoke. And then, just since it's kind of a wide open map, to kind of maybe get a sense with extra battle scanners of where they might be. Then we got Kingpin. He's just got the long range Gauss. Still don't have the plasma dragon. I think the plasma dragon, to be quite honest, that we're replacing and rebuilding isn't back until next month. I think the first week of next month. I don't remember the exact date. I do remember checking. And I just remember it's after the end of the month, so we just are dealing with going back to Gauss, but it gets the job done, especially as far as suppression goes, and it holds its own. And then we got Neeknack. I wasn't gonna take him back, then I said, you know, just in case they pop something weird at us, let's bring it along. And we've been taking the punchy arm, but I figured, well, maybe we'll take the AoE. And what I did do with it, and we'll see if we notice any difference to it. I can't remember if I really had a chance to use it. I have the flamethrower. I also have the incinerator module. So maybe, hope that I get a chance to use it and we see how much they burn, baby burn. And then Neeknack also has, you know, grenade launcher, restorative mist, and the lovely hit and run particle cannon along on the thing. The only thing I did keep the high cap mags because it only comes with base of 3 ammo, and then the battle computer gives us our aim. So yeah, I originally was gonna go with, I had a regular, I think 𝐜𝐚𝐬𝐬 picked out, and then I decided, just in case, let's get a hard hitter on this team, since we're a little lacking here and there in hard hittingness, so that's why I did that upgrade. We got Van Dorn as the commanding officer going out, and Mags. I don't think we've seen Mags in a while, but she's going to be one of our gunners that are going to go out on this thing. And then we got, oh no, it's not emo on this one. Now I know the sniper that I took. I took Grunter. And the Avatar gets the call on this one. He does have the mine shield, so when he runs out of rockets and doesn't have the opportunity to be our amazing rocketeer, he might be able to play some mind games for us and still be useful. So that's why we did that. So sometimes the rocketeers, when they shoot all their rockets, they kind of twiddling their thumbs. Carlos, what was he what wasn't he liking about who I took? Oh, he wanted me to do the alien base assault. I know he was wanting to see that, but I don't know what else I might have forgotten. Nightmare, you can refresh me on him being disappointed. But anyway, let's get down there. I'm looking at weaponry. I think we got a laser pistol there. We got a plasma pistol there. And who else? Anyone else got a oh, maybe I need to upgrade you. Yeah, let's change the laser, because I used to have another soldier that had the plasma one. So let's see if yeah, there we go. That's a nice little upgrade. Oh yeah, the kinetic strike. Yeah. Well, I decided to give it a rest. I like the idea of AoE and being able to burn more than one. The arm is cool, especially when the enemy goes flying, but I'm not sure exactly on a council mission. I've seen, I think more of the observatory one. Just council missions make me think that we're gonna get swarmed somehow, and so I went with the AoE weapon. Now nothing will probably happen. Well, we'll probably be fighting at a distance, and well, then the kinetic strike wouldn't have mattered either. But we have a grenade launcher if it's more at a distance, so we'll figure it all out, my friends. We'll figure it all out. So everybody, I think now that I've checked, I found a couple oversights on my part. That's why it's always nice to double check. Let's check your ammo and check your weapons then. You guys can be my triple check, and we'll see you down there. Vive la France.
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
All right, here we go.
France is sending an urgent mission request.
It is Marseille, France. Operation Blind Engine. Let's keep our eyes open, and maybe we can have a good mission. Well, Bradford sure didn't have much to say on this one, did he? I'm used to having him chat away a little bit more than that. Now let's see if we can take it out on the aliens. What side and where are we starting? Let's find out.
The Council has intercepted a report indicating suspicious activity in some of the local
The
cemeteries.
generic starting
Civilians have reported
position.
strange men in dark suits hanging around the area. They want us to find out what's going on.
Strange men in dark suits. Could that be thin men? Could we be running into some thin men? Or because it's late game, it upgrades from, who knows? Who knows? We're gonna find out what the game does. Now, I think what I could do, let's start the motion tracker. See if we see anything, you know. Oh, we do. Okay, we're starting early. We're starting early, my friends. We be starting early. And I'll tell you what. Maybe we have you throw it over here. See what you see. Well, that's kind of a weird angle. So where exactly are there? Well, they are over there. So yeah, I think if I get it in this pathway, unless they're like right behind that crypt there, let's go for someone else. Yeah, Hathor. Let's go for her throwing it. Suit is way too small. Yeah, it shrunk. Who put my suit in the dryer? Okay, let's see if we see him.
Escaneando zona del blanco.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Speaking of a muton in a black suit jacket, there's a muton, and it looks like 3 regular floaters along with him. So we have the ability to set up for him. We do not probably, yeah, we don't want to take any of this cover, and we don't want to move too close to, if we go over this way, we want to stay back. We don't want to go up near the front. So there you go. Let's take flight. Yeah, it's hard to tell when there's not other mutons standing next to him, but yeah, he could be a little bigger than normal. I think on these council missions, we could be seeing bosses in every pod, even potentially, I think. Yeah, honey, where's my super suit? Yeah, let's take flight. Against floaters, you would have potentially really good. Now it's y'all are being We'll blow on the mouse because it's not going where I want it to go. Let's put it that way. That'll have to do. I could have got a couple spaces back, but it wasn't being cooperative and I wasn't in the mood to mess with it anymore. So let's steady our weapon and get everybody else kind of situated. I did not pick up any other pings. I think what I'll do with you, Van Dorn, is just bring you here.
Approaching target now.
And then, you know what? Just because this is pretty big, wide open map, let's see if we can just find something else and see if we're going to get pincered. Okay, I like that. I like that. It makes me feel a little better about where we're going, what we're doing. I think I want to make room for one of our suppressors there. So, Knick-Knack, let's move you back here. And we can see one of them at least. So the position should work. And then hopefully if they move forward and activate on us, we can, yeah, we'll have you steadied over here. I'll bring another suppressor. There's Mags. We'll bring Mags over this way. She could always take this position.
Afirmativo.
And that's just how we'll do it. Anybody else we need to get in a specific position? A Rocketeer would be nice for a set position. And your Oust, the Boomster, has Javelin. So, in fact, it should even confirm it down here. Boop, ba-doop. I don't know which one is the Javelin symbol. Shot there it is, Javelin rockets. Okay, let's just park you right here.
I'm rolling.
And steady. All right, and then one for all Overwatch. Hope they move into. Let's hope they move into us so we get some Overwatches. Well, you move so you can't Overwatch, but we'll have a few people on Overwatch. And if I need you to, Annette. Well, you know, Annette, let's move you now, because, you know, we have floaters in this pod, and if they do activate on us, they sometimes activate with Overwatch. So let's get you in a cover position.
Okay, I'll check it out.
You can still Overwatch from there.
I'll shoot anything that moves.
Okay, I hear a cyber disc. I hear a mechtoid sectopod. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I hear a second cyber disc. There goes some cover. We're trying to just. Oh, it's still there. Okay, good. We got a shred. We got the guy shredded. He took some good cover though. You know what that last sound was? Anybody recognize that last sound? I did. There's a chrysalid or two out there. There is a chrysalid or two out there. So let's try and take care of this pod as quickly as makes sense. What might just be good, so I want to save, based on what I'm hearing, I want to save my shredders. I mean, we got Cyberdisc. I do have 2 suppression people that can also shred. Yeah, cockroaches in the cemetery. That's it. So there's a lot. The thing is, let's not run into any of those pods and push our luck. Let them, ideally, come to us one at a time. And then there's nothing we heard that we haven't handled before. It's just we don't want to make it awkward to where it becomes difficult. Does that make sense? Hope it does. So how do I want to destroy the cover? Let's see the spread of a rocket. That would destroy potentially a nice amount of cover. Let's do it.
Ready for the fireworks?
It didn't quite destroy all the cover I was thinking. We do have... Oh, and oh my god. It did not destroy nearly enough cover that I was hoping for. Not nearly enough. Hey Carlos, good to see ya. Motor Ciego. Motor Ciego. And Spanish wise, I don't know about the C's. It's not how I would say it in Polish, but I'm saying Ciego. We'll give it a TSE kind of C sound. Ciego? Or is it just like a C-S-S-E sound of a C? I don't know. I'm sure you'll correct me. Glad to have you in here. Now, I do have a sniper. Let's see what our best shot on our sniper is. Oh, there we go. We have 100% there. Well, and a lot of people. We have a pretty damn good shot there. We have a pretty damn good shot there. And we don't have much here. So maybe we just focus with you on flying targets, since that is your specialite. And 95% seems like a good chance to hit. Not a good chance to kill, though. Now it's down to 85. I'm kind of leaning towards maybe trying to weaken down some of these others. Nobody's on Overwatch, so let's hold on to your second shot. Because I could, right off the bat, launch a grenade to see if we can open up this cover right here. Then I could always, if I came here, that's not a flank. I could always command, if I launched a grenade, then I could command you, which would be worthwhile, potentially, if I got rid of the cover. If I got rid of the cover, that means Van Dorn could potentially take 2 shots. Yeah, I think in this case, since I don't have necessarily like mechtoids or what that I need the biggest of the big shots, I may, because there's a lot more we can do if I destroy cover, and I don't know if this is going to be close enough to destroy that cover. That's the problem. Well, I'll tell you what. Oh, I can't move. Did I shoot? I shot once on Overwatch, but why do I only have 1 action? Is it because, oh, I did 1 for all? There, it did explode. Between the rocket and the grenade, it did what I wanted. Oh. Wow, that is just rougher than it had to be. Let's see about you. Why? What the f— oh, you know why? Because you don't have a step out. You don't have a step out. So I'm thinking let's come here so you can get your hit and run shots. Yeah, it's just vandalism.
Affirmative.
Shame on you for vandalizing the cemetery. Okay, I got an 83 there. Well, let's get this guy. He seems to have some defensive perks. In fact, let's find out more about him. Yeah, that's why. He has opportunist, so no aim penalty on reaction shots. He has suppression covering fire. And Sentinel, 2 reaction shots during Overwatch instead of only 1. Wow, this guy has some skills. So he is definitely the leader of this group. One nice thing is we will have enough floaters if we leave here and survive to make another A module. That's nice. That was your grandma's tombstone. Well, they do kind of peek, but because he was near the edge and the stairs, they can't step out on. It has to be level ground in order to be able to step out. If there's a drop off or stairs, they can't step out on that side. That's why. And stepping out on the other side, the cover blocked their view. It wasn't far. Yeah. Anyway, I think we're doing 67 on the big guy, and in worst case, he's gonna get hollow targeted anyway. And worst case, let's just check the aim with the pistol. No, we need to do damage, so let's do it. He did that. Oh my lord, he did some damage. Woo, baby, he did some damage. That was wicked good. That was something else. Now if I come here, because it's a better angle, I can see everybody to suppress or take a shot at. Or I can stay right where I am if I feel confident that we can run through these guys. So Van Dorn is going to hold off in case I need to command somebody who can finish things off. You can see a whole bunch of them. I'm just going for the... I should probably leave one to suppress if I don't quite kill them all. So let's work with some other people here. Now I could come over here with you, get you in cover. Now, and do you have the ability? Can you get them both? It looks like we lack. Oh, I saw it. Yeah, we have the ability to chem 2 of them. So we will focus on the other guys first. Okay, we shall focus on the other ones first. So we got a 78 and a 72. Let's take the 78 first. We're gonna do double tap. And now we're going for the 72. Not quite. So we're gonna need a little help. Gonna need a little help. Let's see. I'm thinking emo. I would say we need to take out the big guy and be assured of him being gone. What we can do... Yeah, it's still 100. Does it say? It says you'll kill him. 7 damage and he only has 5 left. Let's just use your pistol since he's close enough. Alright. Then we want to kill another one. So Van Dorn, I do not feel we need to... Let's take your pistol. Cool. Drinks are on him. I used that line once in a recent, I think in a recent title or a recent thumbnail. Now I can suppress this guy. And I'm fine throwing a chem grenade on him. And yeah, let's low percentage, so we're just gonna lock him in place. Hopefully another pod does not show up while we're doing this.
Blasting that.
And yeah, you don't need. Let's just Overwatch.
I'll shoot anything that moves.
Cyber discs are moving. Mechtoid sectopods are moving. And he hunkered. So we can get around him. Oh. Those are chrysalids. So I'm gonna come here. That'll get me the flank. Yep. And this will allow me to shoot and reload. Sectopod lids, sectoids, yeah, well, you know, if it's sectopods and or mechtoids, they do often travel with sectoids. So let's one for all and reload. And let's get everybody else reloaded too. We'll do the main weapon first.
Bangs out.
We'll do you reload.
Locked and loaded.
We never did give mags any cover. Who knows where it'll be. So we'll start with putting you there. And reload.
Ya podemos seguir.
Overwatch. Reload.
Ready to engage.
Overwatch.
I'm keeping a lookout.
And steady. Where, oh, where can they be? I have 3 more battle scanners. Are they gonna come through, straight through the mausoleum? Are they gonna come on the left? Are they gonna come on the right? Maybe, I spend a battle scanner or 2? Maybe. Just to get a heads up. Yeah, it's okay probably that your pistol's not reloaded. Let's battle scan the hell out of this zone over here.
Coming on screen.
Oh, baby! They're overloading the left side right as we speak. Oh, baby. So we got a mechtoid. Who's all alone? Or who's traveling with who? Now, if I was to pick the pod, because this is a council mission, so the way it started, I would expect pods of four, probably just pods of 4. It's a council mission. So what's this lone mechtoid doing out here? Oh, guess what I'm sensing. Because of the extra rings, there's something in here. Oh, there's a shadow. Did y'all see the shadow? That now it makes sense. That mechtoid is way far away from his pod, which is inside the center. And so with the cyber disk, I would say his pod is the 2 drones and the seeker. Yeah. And are we lucky to see enough other shadows? You know, since they aren't here yet, I may just have who's my other battle scan thrower? It's Hathor, right? Yeah. Let's just see if we can see something else out there. You don't have as good of an arm, so I guess I'd rather put it there. Do we see anything on this side? Okay, no. Not yet, at least. Not yet, at least. So... I think we can reload. You know what I'm gonna do though first? I'm gonna back you off. Now I can get to the back row. It feels like there's something in the optics of the mouse or something that's being weird. Because I'm there. I finally moved in that direction. Let's reload. I'll have to mess with that later.
Locked and loaded.
And we may want to slide over a little bit with our team. Just a pinch. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Maybe we'll slide you here. Where's Van Dorn? Oh yeah, he threw a battle scanner. So Mags, let's get you over here.
Paso ligero.
I'm feeling like... I guess we'll take the angle since they're kind of off in that direction, although this group could end up coming out here and ruin that position, and that wouldn't be good for you. But I gotta take a chance that that won't happen, especially with their loosey-goosey guy over here. Hopefully they won't wander farther away over here without their guy. So we'll see. I don't know the AI in that instance, what it might do. And then you... Chem grenades and, well, smoke will come in. Smoke would come in handy against these enemies. Oh, but you threw a battle scanner too, so stay there. Yeah. I'm trying to move people that have already finished their turn. Let's move a little closer with the rocket. Steady. Because there's shredder rocket enemies out there. We'll one for all in Overwatch. I was hoping I'd have more people that could slide over now. I'm gonna bring you over way in the back in case we need, you know, telekinetic field. Although I don't know that it would cover everything I would need. Definite lack of cover, but maybe they won't push forward so far this turn. Maybe?
Maintaining position.
Oh my god, there's another one! Okay, and they're running. And the chrysalids. Just don't all approach me at once, please. Oh, we're close to being activated. Look at this. One more step of flight and we would have been seen. That could have been that one. Man. So this one, man, these pods are just jumbled. These pods are totally mumble-jumbled. And I'm just making sure the chrysalids aren't showing up. So let's just hope in their mumble-jumbled state, they don't all approach us in this mumble-jumbled state. And we can deal with it all. You know? So, I'm kind of thinking, Van Dorn, you got lightning reflexes and all that good stuff. guess I'm going to keep my Rocketeer right there. I want to get this suppressor where Van Dorn is. Man, we're limited. I guess what I can do is keep you just nearby, because you could always jump down to suppress from, even though it's only half cover, but everything's half cover. So yeah, Van Dorn, come over here in Overwatch.
In motion.
And Hathor, you also don't necessarily, yeah, let's get Mags, or that's Kingpin. That's
Moving out.
Hong. You're gonna be there.
Holding.
Now, they could still turn this way. So I'll keep you there. No, but then you can't get to any cover if I need you to. So I'm bringing you here.
Estoy en marcha.
Let's bring you farther down. It could be a mixed pod, but I haven't seen a chrysalid yet. I haven't seen a single chrysalid. Have not seen a single chrysalid. I'm getting the sense that the mechtoids are in a pod together. I'm getting a sense that the cyber discs appear separate. And that one's definitely bigger than that one. And probably one of the mechtoids is bigger than the other one. This one looks like he might be the bigger one. So we'll see if this thing pulls out and then activates next turn. So we will switch weapons so we can steady. And back up a step. No, that's not letting us back up a step. Nah, I guess he just went sideways. We'll steady. Yeah, I guess that is as far back as he can go. Now Hathor, you're not going to have a lot you can do with against a lot of these enemies with chem, so all you're really going to be able to do is smoke and protect us. Thank goodness you have some smoke. Look at I'm afraid to move you in any way, shape, or form right now, because you're that close to the line and being seen. So I think I just keep you there. I think that's what we do. Okay. Not ideal. It could be double cyber disc and a double mech pod too, as far as we can tell. When there's that many, it tells me there's a crap ton of pods out there, and it doesn't tell me which pod is which. I could potentially turn them off. I know it drives some people crazy, but I live by them, because if I had them turned off, I would know that I'm touch and go here, and I'm not even gonna move this person even straight back, for fear that we activate somehow this thing and things go live when there's like maybe 2 or 3 pods, dangerous pods, right very near. So yeah, I like my rings. No, because it felt when we first saw this cyber disk, it was over here all alone, and it had 2 drones and a seeker. That's why I think the cyber disks feel like they're separate pods. And then the mechs, then there was a lone mechtoid over here. But our battle scanners also then saw right in the corner, this mechtoid was like right here, but then there was another mechtoid and friends right here in the corner. So I kind of assumed they were a single pod. But then, this last turn, this other cyber disk appeared out of nowhere. So I'm not sure who he's with and all that good stuff. And we hear chrysalids, so we don't know if there's just like a single chrysalid with one of these pods, or if I have a chrysalid pod to deal with. So we're trying to get a sense of what's out there. Trying to get a sense. Because we've taken out the, what were they, 3 floaters and whatever. So that's my best sense. But I could be wrong. But also, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. It does. But I want to keep track of where they're moving too, and it helps me do that. Because otherwise I lose track of the shadows too. So I know plenty of people find it offensive. I find them more useful than offensive, to be quite honest. And there is the ability to toggle them on and off if you set it up that way. All right, let's steady a rocket. Let's Overwatch. General, Overwatch.
We have eyes on the target.
Mags, Overwatch.
En guardia, por supuesto.
Hathor, don't move.
Todo cubierto.
And the net, just stay where you are. Oh, this tree provides cover. I didn't realize that. Okay, so that's cool. You have cover. Unless they back up and come from this side. What? Oh no. This makes sense. These 2 are with him. But I don't know. The Seeker used to be out here. So I kind of feel like this is with the other. Unless there's multiple Seekers. And I just saw another drone here. But this Seeker was clearly used to be with this one. So these pods are not staying cohesive. Let's face it, they're not.
I'm on it.
Here they come.
Oh, they're active. No thinning the herd there. That means the cyber disk is going to Overwatch indoors. Yeah. We're missing every Overwatch. Okay, they're running away. That's good. Are they active now? No. So the second cyber disk is inside also. That sounded like more than one. If you want my opinion, I do believe there's a pod of chrysalids also. So we only see one. We know there's more, so some of us are going to have to move just a little bit closer. He's overwatching inside, so he can't see us. And most of these others that are inside, we know we can come down here a little bit and gain some lines of sight. So Mags, I'm bringing you here.
Estoy en marcha.
Okay, we gained sight of another one, so we have 2. Let's double check. So 3 drones are with that cyber disk. We see 2 of them. And my question was, did the third one come out that door and it's just sitting right there, or is it hanging back? And will that cyber disk just keep traveling, or is it going to come forward now too? all sorts of questions, and I don't dare shoot a shredder rocket in there, otherwise I've got 2 active cyber disks. At least that's my thinking, in my opinion. So, what shall we do? Yeah, the 2 drones, these are their circles, so the other one I think is still inside. So Van Dorn, I'm gonna bring you probably over here to give you a tiny bit of high ground. I'm not as worried about my suppressor. So Van Dorn, that's what we're gonna do with you. And you'll be able to holo target these 2 so the others can hit. I can use double tap. I can. We're gonna have a cyber disk potentially charging out that door very quickly. So we'll be smoking up. Not that I want to smoke up a ton with chrysalids out there. So I got to be very careful about that. Now I can at least get Hathor over here, and she's got smoke to help. I'll keep the smoke as far back as I can, in case chrysalids charge us. Oh, speaking of chrysalids, if it is, you know, we have the flamethrower with the upgrade attachment. That could be effective against them. And the nice thing is, unlike when we usually face them in terror missions, they won't spread out to go find the citizens. They'll come at us. They'll charge us. They'll be good old-fashioned, you know, like they did on the alien base assault. So let's get you out of flank position.
Voy hacia allá.
All right. So you will not, because they're both flying. So you're going to have a single shot. 57 or 65. They're going to have. You will not kill, but our main purpose is to holo target. And with damage reduction, you might not have even killed with your other weapons. So let's try at least our best chance to hit and get this guy holo targeted. We got him hit. Kingpin. Thinking about a double tap for you. Alright. Single tap works for me too. And that means if you can kill, let's get to my sniper, that means it won't use your double tap if there's no other enemies in sight. It doesn't trigger your double tap, so you should still have it for next turn. So now we've got 1 and 1. The cyber disc should charge. The whole thing, the big question is, will the other cyber disc follow? That's the big question. So from sounds and the other pods we see, and I'm hoping the chrysalids are not super near. You know what I'm saying? I'll save the battle scanner. That's our last one right here. In case we need sight, if they like hide just out of, you know, in case I need that extra vision. Yeah, you had double tap, so we'll get everybody else to do something. So now you Overwatch.
Recibido. Estoy vigilando.
You can might as well Overwatch. Annette. We'll use your smoke on this one. Now smoke on 2 levels is dangerous. It doesn't always work. So let's do this. And hopefully by the time chrysalids show up, the smoke is gone. Might as well smoke you two. It'll probably encourage a cyberdisc to hurl its grenade too. That's the other thing that could happen. But with some of us in half cover, well, doggone it. Maybe we don't throw smoke. You know, why can I throw it in that direction? So I should be able to come back. Can't get them both. Well, these two are in full cover. Doesn't guarantee anything. Instead of overwatching with you, you could have been the one throwing the smoke. Mistake. Oh, number one so far that I've identified here. Let's steady our weapon. We'll overwatch. Let's one for all on Overwatch, just in case you don't shoot. And you can't. So who's left? You two. We'll try one more time. There. There's the way.
Clouds away!
The one thing about smoke, if there is a chrysalid pod, I can use the flamethrower and just burn them in the smoke. That's another option, so I shouldn't be so afraid, I guess, because at least I have an option to overcome the smoke with chrysalids. Alright, our turn's done. That's... it feels like the _𝐜𝐜𝐬𝐬 are coming back. And he's charging, just like we thought. He's shredded now. I don't even have to use a shredder rocket. But I hope this is a double move. And well, I overwatched you and you got a hit. Good job. Now what does he do? Is that a double move? No. Grenade. Yeah. And there's his healer. Anyone else coming? The _𝐜𝐜𝐬𝐬's already moved. I think we're safe on them. Oh, that's a pod. That just sounds like a pod. Okay. So we didn't take buku damage. You lost... And he's not on Overwatch. What are we looking at here? Yeah. There's the drone. I thought he was on the side. That's what confused me. I last remembered seeing him over there. Okay, I think we can do this now, my friends. He's not overwatching. He's shredded. I'm gonna go here. And to be quite honest, I don't think he's a dangerous one. No, he is. Even though he's a gun star, but takes damage. When it takes damage, it gains damage reduction for 2. Yeah, so he's taking damage, so he's got extra damage reduction. So that's gonna make him a little harder. But we're gonna do this without, because it's 62% for crit. We'll save precision shot when there's not as much chance for crit. Nice! We got a crit! Yes! Okay. 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 Now, let's go find out. He's flying. So you're only gonna get one shot. And if I'm gonna give you only one shot, have it be this. Okay, the gun star is gone. He does damage to the little guy, and he wasn't considered flying because that proc hit and run for us. But I'm gonna reload with you. Who's got ammo? We're gonna steady you. Oh, we're gonna try your double tap again. And it didn't.
Got him.
We may still have double tap again if we're lucky. So we're gonna reload. Now I'm gonna reload you.
Weapons hot.
Mags, we're moving you. Move you there. And I guess I could move you there, but even that, all this cover can be destroyed with the fling of a grenade.
Andando.
Let's reload.
En marcha.
So we've killed 2 pods. So that means they're more than likely on a council mission. That means there's 3 more. And if what we're hearing or seeing, a pod, it feels like there's 1 more cyberdisk pod. It really feels like those 2 mechtoids are part of a single pod. And then we're hearing chrysalids. So those are probably the 3 pods based on sound cues. Could be wrong. Chrysalids, like you all have told me. Fairly easy. This is one of those missions that sure as hell feels easy right now because they're all coming at us one at a time. This would have a whole different feel if that didn't happen, which could easily have happened. Because in pods of 4, they're very easy to handle, more or less. But if they come at you with more than 1 pod, ooh, the situation changes quite a bit. So I'm steadying. I'm gonna reload.
A dar caña.
We're reloading. Oh, I can't reload because that was 1/2 of a double tap. I better recharge the double tap because there's nobody to make the double tap with. But yeah, it doesn't let me reload. Be nice to maybe get you reloaded, so you know what I'm gonna do? Nah, but that's a waste for 1. You do need to get healed, Mags, and there's no way to get you back. I probably should have thought about that. When you were here, I could have run you back up the stairs. Maybe next turn we can do that. Unless they, of course, come out. So hopefully that doesn't cost us. I mean, I could do that, but then I'm wasting restorative mist for not a lot of health. So we're taking a risk.
I'm looking for them.
Okay, that won't tab, so our turn's done. Now flying off to the side. And that looks like Cyberdisk plus... Oh, we get these guys, though. They decided to make a grand entrance. Hello, mechtoids, and there's a pair of them, like we said. 1 is out of sight, but we can check this guy out. Let's do it with our sniper. Whoops, I had him. There we go. Let's see who we're dealing with here. A Vulcan mechtoid. So we got advanced fire control. Shots from Overwatch have no penalty. Okay, so the Vulcan isn't one of the highest level ones. He's got some skills. We got to be careful of Overwatch without that can be very dangerous. And he gets Executioner. Yeah, you know, he's got skills. So what I'd like to do is get him shredded. I wonder if a shredder rocket... Problem is, that's right inside. I don't want to hit it or his pod, but I'm thinking if I come here, I could hit both mechs. And then hopefully there's no drone or no, the drones, we saw the 2 drones fly off. So there should be nothing in that Cyberdisc pod that we can hit. I want to hit the 2 mechtoids. Let me get, you can't activate it when your cursor's behind the UI, so there we go. Now I've made the adjustment, and let's shred.
Rockets away. Heavy ordnance confirmed.
Okay, we got our 2 shreds. Now let's get back up to Grunty eventually. Now I can see we do have double tap, even though it wouldn't let us reload last time, because technically we didn't use double tap, but we could have, so it didn't let us reload, if that all makes sense. So I get to use double tap on the one we can see. And then we'll decide if I want to move someone forward to run that Overwatch in the other one. We don't know what kind it is, but we're going to work on the one we can see at least. 52 for crit. No crit. Now it's 2% for crit.
Weapon sucking ammo fast.
I'm gonna move you here, Van Dorn, so we get eyes on this one. We should not gain sight in through the building at this angle. No, but that would be 2 Overwatches. Let's finish the job. Let's finish the job for Gleaser. Good to see you in here. Oh my God! Now the final 3 pods are going to close in us at the same time. The vibe of the whole mission's gonna change now because of that vibe. Glazer's doing well, but oopsie, he ruined it for the rest of us. Oh man, let's take this shot. Nice. And you should be able to finish it off. Yeah. Let's do it. No, don't miss on a 90! Okay. Let's see if Van Dorn can finish it off. No!
No joy here.
Man, there's so much else I could have done if a couple of those had hit. The effects of Gleaser are becoming quite apparent in a rapid fashion. But I am glad you're here, Gleaser. By the way, don't get the wrong impression. But my God, learn something. Learn your lesson. Now, you don't see. And if I moved you, you know what I'm thinking is I could get you up here behind full cover. That thing's gonna charge us, and then maybe I have a chance to heal you at some point instead of having you down there to get, you know, since we're out of his range, he can't, no squad sight we can worry about to get seen with. I'm gonna bring you back here for now. Take this cover, and hopefully, yeah, we can get there. So I'm gonna do it.
Sí, señor.
There was a chance No, because that was destroyed. So if he didn't see us there, he wasn't gonna see us on the run. Okay. Who do we got left? Yeah, I'm gonna have to throw smoke here again because this guy, while he doesn't flank us now, he could run angled and flank Van Dorn. So we're gonna need smoke, and we're also gonna Overwatch.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Vista en el objetivo.
And the big question: how far will he run? I'm gonna play careful with you and bring you over here. If I have to, you can always run back for telekinetic field. Unless I just do telekinetic field now without the smoke, since I'm nervous about chrysalids. Who does it cover? It doesn't reach us all. So I guess we're playing with smoke. And then we'll play with smoke again.
Popping smoke!
And we cross our fingers that this is not a dangerous mech. Oh, we got the... Where are they? He came out the front door. Do we see him, though? We see him. We do not get the free shred.
Ah, missed the target.
Oh, we got hit. And we got lucky on the thingamajigger. Let's go see what kind he is. Regular mechtoid. So if we got rid of the Vulcan mechtoid, we should be able to get rid of this one, right? And then we definitely need some healing. We definitely need some healing. But before we get you healed, Van Dorn, I'm gonna have you take one shot in an attempt to holo target this guy. He's not on Overwatch. So let's see if we can holo target him for everybody else. And then you can retreat to get healed, maybe. Okay. Now, it would be nice... I want to get a suppressor going here. Yeah. I'm going to save the shredder rocket if we can and suppress this guy. Do we have... No. Oh, we have danger zone. We're gonna suppress him in case we don't kill him.
Suppressing fire on target.
Now I can double tap here. That'll shred. Now my heavy hitters after this. My heavy hitters after this have a shredded target. Namely, meaning you. Oh, thank you for doing that in one shot. Okay, we're overcoming Gleaser's vibe. Attention, attention, everybody. We're overcoming Gleaser's vibe. Let's one for all and reload. Now, what wasn't something with? No, there's two sectoids that failed to armor the guy up, so we still got to worry about sectoids playing some mind games on us. I'm gonna come back here with you now.
Sir.
You're gonna reload.
Weapons out.
And we are going to, well, let's, there. We are going to heal.
Don't squirm, I might miss.
Avatar, steady. Hathor. So we're gonna have this guy. Probably a very high probability of him moving into us. Coming up. Do I need... Well, smoke will disappear after this, but we got 6 more here from Hathor if we need it. So...
En guardia.
Good, we get a reload. That's huge.
Let's rock.
Are they coming? Here they come! So fortunate. Ooh. That they can't shoot this turn. And he... Talk about landed. Now the sense of urgency is to finish this pod before any chrysalids show up, because that can make things awkward. Since he's overwatching, I guess we suppress. But I suppress with you just because... No offense, Hong. Oops, that's not Hong. Kingpin, you get suppression duty. And he's now shredded. He's also no, I didn't suppress. Well, I got my other suppressor. Doggone it. Pay attention, Zigzag. Pay attention. Let's just go right back at him. He's shredded. Less than inspired. Here we go. That's more like it. And we got a double tap. Let's go. Is this anything special, by the way? Oh, it's a destroyer. Okay. Bombard, heat, death blossom. Oh, that's when he project an intense energy field from closed position, damaging nearby enemies. Yeah, well, we're not nearby. Okay. Let's go take out this destroyer. Probably not with this shot, but let's weaken him. Okay. Okay. Not suppressing him yet to save those shots just in case, because I have a sneaking suspicion maybe Knick-Knack can make this cyber disc go paddywhack without his bone. There we go. How about that? Yeah, this good commander's overcoming things, Glacier. Don't worry. So far. What do we got? 75, 63, 75. So I'm thinking what I'll do. I think I have double tap now. I don't think I need to suppress any of these, and I do not have double tap. Do not have it active. So I guess I'll suppress the Seeker since he's the scariest. Not that either of these are as scary as a cyber disc. And the remaining shooters will then see about... See, I don't know what else is out there. Well, it's chrysalids, so it'd be nice to shred them. Since I don't... yeah, well, so let's just do a rocket. I can't see... It'll leave me with 2 rockets. A shredder rocket and something else for the chrysalids, so... Let's shred these guys. since they're harder DR targets. And we even took one of them out. Thank goodness we don't need drone corpses. So, you still have a shot, and since you have most ammo, let's just give you the hardest target. Even that didn't kill it. Yeah, we can bring you back up.
Affirmative.
Not a great shot, but it's a better chance now. He's suppressed. Let's go for this guy. See if we can get the kill. Drinks are on Van Dorn. And then maybe I bring... Oh, what if the chrysalids were over there, though? Well, if he's suppressed... Well, I can see the shot from here. Not going to get any better that little bit that I move up. Let's just do a cross your fingers. Hail Mary. Hathor, get him. Ah! Look at that! Gleaser's vibe was very short-lived. Gleaser's vibe was very short-lived. And to celebrate our semi-little quick victory there, overcoming a 99 vibe, comes in Servando to give us a little more upbeat vibe to the mission. And we should only have one more pod. Well, one more pod plus the 2 sectoids that ran away. Okay, so is there anybody left with the turn? Yes. But with chrysalids out there, we're not throwing smoke. Do you have anybody to heal? Kinda, sorta. And if it's, but there could be we don't know where the sectoids are, and I don't want to move you to where you could easily get flanked. Let's move you a little closer.
Okay, moving out. I'm watching for them.
There's a sectoid.
I'm flanked.
They're coming.
I'm flanked. Son of
Oh my god, he took injury. Oh, thank god, don't flank and kill him. How would that have been, getting killed by 2 sectoids? Holy smokes.
In motion.
Get back here. I brought you up there too soon. Shame on me. Okay. Except I've lost sight of the guys. I lost sight of the dudes. Let's come a little closer and regain the... Well, actually, we saw him when he was here, so I shouldn't have to jump down very far. How far can I shoot the grenades? My final grenades. So if I came down about... Because I think they're behind this. I'd have to come down... If I came about 3 spaces forward, because I'm paranoid about activating, you know, something else. So 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to come right here, because they weren't on Overwatch. Yeah, I didn't even have to go that far, but I want my grenade to blow away their cover, so everybody else that has a shot can maybe kill them. I don't know if it'll blow away the rubble here though, but we'll give it a go. Okay, we got 1 open shot. Van Dorn, have a little revenge if you can. Not Van Dorn's day today. Not Van Dorn's day. If there's one person that took the brunt of the 99% vibe, it was Van Dorn himself.
Nothing's moving down there.
Okay. I really would like a reload here. But you're the only one that could hold him in place. Well, let's see if we need to hold him in place. Nope. Grunty himself couldn't overcome. I didn't give him a good shot, but you know. I had to say it.
Don't squirm, I might miss.
Okay. So you're the only one that can see. So guess what? No, let's steady. Can suppress, but then you're out of ammo. You will reload.
En marcha.
Yeah, your arm is not good enough to reach him with any of your things. Yeah, it wouldn't, even if I moved you up here, you wouldn't be able to reach. But I'm gonna move you up here because I don't think he'd be able to flank you. I don't think he'd be able to move to this and shoot.
A ello voy.
And just to confirm, yeah, your arms, you don't have Bombard, Hathor. You do not have Bombard. Not yet. So we'll reload.
Estoy preparada.
And I gotta suppress just so nobody takes a ticky-tacky hurt.
Blasting that target. Running dry on ammo.
He missed. Where's the chrysalids? Okay. Now we gotta kill him because I need my gunner to reload before the chrysalids get here.
Ready to engage.
It's only 25. We did not have a grenade. Van Dorn, what's your shot? Let's get him hollow targeted. Van Dorn's coming back. There we go. Okay, Overwatch.
Recibido. Estoy vigilando.
Overwatch.
Venid aquí.
Reload.
Good to go.
You reloaded already. Let's get you up top. Let's just jump up. Annette, we need some healing, and it looks like it's right where you are.
You're going to be alright.
Now, if the chrysalids do not show up this turn, I will do an AoE heal and get Van Dorn over there since we've used up all our med kits. Steady. They sure sound close, don't they? So let's set up for AoE healing. Van Dorn, you'll be able to get over there, and you'll at least be, you're gonna be injured for this mission. And if it's only chrysalids, that's all I'm hearing now. We don't have to worry about cover so much.
Ya voy. Venid aquí.
How much fuel? Oh, yeah, we gotta land. We gotta land. Come over here. Alright, you're gonna steady there. Annette used all her healing. We're gonna keep you here for telekinetic field.
I'm looking for them.
Steady. Come on over here. And we'll get ready for the chrysalids. After I move Van Dorn. I don't think there's anybody else that needs healing. Van Dorn, you can reload.
Weapons hot.
Yeah, you don't need healing. You can
Eyes
Overwatch.
peeled, Commander.
You can Overwatch.
Explorando.
And you can spray. Yeah, it got... Oh, now at least we know where they are. Sorta. So, you know, I'm just gonna throw it out there so we can see them. Or see if they're as close as they sound, or if maybe they're farther back.
Gran hermano activado.
They're farther back. They're farther back. So if they're going to be on this side, why don't we bring some of us over a little closer? To hell with cover, right? Annette, you can come in between for telekinetic field. So you're shy.
Approaching target now.
Bring our flamethrower over this way. Okay. Let's heal. Let's get our pistol recharged.
Bangs out.
We're just gonna get ready for him. I'm not gonna push forward at all yet. We'll see. We shall see. Let's see. Do I want to move you over closer since they seem to be on
Moving
that
to
side?
position. Digging in.
Ojo visor, comandante.
I'm watching for them.
Here, Chrissies. Here, Chrissies. We're probably gonna have to go. We've been spoiled by having them all come to us. We're now gonna have to go to them. That's the way it feels. So come on over this way,
Moving
Grunty.
on target location.
You'll back us up, and we'll all start sliding over, and then slowly move forward till we find them.
Will I get to kill aliens over there?
We hope so. We got more out there, that's for sure. And we just got to play, hunt and find. So let's get everybody else down on this side.
Ya voy. Todo cubierto.
If I see anything, I'm shooting it.
Avatar, just keep
Okay.
moving and steadying. Shredding never hurts against these guys.
Affirmative.
You can overwatch with the other weapon.
We have eyes on the target.
And then Hong, you can double move.
Moving to designated coordinates.
And you can
Es hora de
move.
correr.
I don't need cover. Oh, they're going back and forth in the back row. And I'm moving over here like I know where they are. Are they just gonna come through the center like everybody else?
Affirmative.
We all just
That's affirmative.
kind of hang out. I mean, they're gonna charge us anyway, right?
Me dirijo allí.
Yeah, so let's just kind of hold till we get a better idea of sound cues. And if they end up just moving back and forth in the back,
Allá voy. Venid aquí.
I'm watching for them.
steady. Come on, Chrislets, be nice. Come at us. Be nice.
In motion. We have eyes on the target.
Roger that. Scanning.
Recibido. Te estoy vigilando.
That sounds like one hell of a big Chryslit. I think that guy had a deep voice, don't you think? Does that mean anything, or is that just their sound? You can afford to be forward for the flamethrower, right? Right. We'll have them surround you, maybe.
We have eyes on the target.
I'm on it.
Recibido. Estoy vigilando. Aquí.
I'm watching for them.
Come on, little chrysalids. It's loud. That's why it makes me think that there's a leader chrysalid within that pod is what it makes me think. Van Dorn, you want to come forward to kind of help us a little as we inch forward?
Closing on target.
Looking for chrysalids.
We have eyes on the target.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold everybody here for a second
Overwatch.
longer.
Recibido. Estoy vigilando. A ello voy. A ello voy.
I suppose I do owe you that. I'm on it.
Yeah, and I'll be interested to see because if we then hear them then over here, we know they're just going back and forth in the back, and we're gonna have to creep up and find them.
Okay.
Which is riveting. But I want to kind of make sure we keep our flamethrower available for this pod.
Aye, aye, Commander. Digging in.
Marchando. Poniéndome en guardia.
Hathor. Does Chem? I don't think Chem works on them. I think I needed a flashbang because they have acid, because they inject acid, so you really don't have anything AoE helpful
A la orden,
for
comandante.
chrysalids.
Todo cubierto.
We'll just keep you back here
Roger.
on
Tracking.
the high ground. And we'll bring you up here
I suppose I do owe you that much.
nearby in case things go bad and we need your telekinetic field.
If I see anything,
defense.
I'm shooting it.
We have eyes on the target.
Yeah, it's over on this side now. I'm gonna come here.
In motion.
Voy hacia ese lugar.
That's affirmative. Holding.
Afirmativo. Poniéndome en guardia. En guardia.
Now, Grunty, I feel better if we're gonna try catching them on this side. Let's
Already there.
try to get around these little mini mausoleum things to improve our line of
Are you
sight.
sure it's safe?
No, I am never sure it's safe.
I'm watching for them.
Roger that.
It's nice having Annette with her nice accent, while we're in France here.
eyes on the target.
We all kind of lined up. Before I push forward, let's bring a rocket over here steady. And then we'll kind of go up the walkway. We'll take a stroll down the path. If we get tired, we can take a breather
Affirmative.
on the park benches.
We have eyes on the target.
And like I said, we don't need cover.
Heading out.
We really don't.
Me dirijo allí.
Because all I hear is the chrysalids.
Voy.
Yeah, mines along there. Telekinetic
No
field.
problem.
Stay close. And let's bring up a rocket. Oh, you already moved. You're steady. And we can steady you now, too. Except over here.
Heading there now.
If they cross my path, they die.
En guardia, por supuesto. Recibido. Estoy vigilando.
Oh, they're really on this side. No more battle scanners. But we're gonna make a move forward. And see if we see them.
Closing on target.
And we don't. So we'll bring everybody up. And maybe at some point they'll wander into us.
That's affirmative.
Ya voy. Andando.
Okay.
Steady.
We have eyes on the target.
Oh yeah, he can't Overwatch and there's no hunker down. Let's steady.
I'm keeping a lookout.
Ojo avisor, comandante.
And end their turn. It's not like I need this cover,
Approaching
but
target now.
it's kind of my marker for how far I should be moving forward, you know?
Heading to that location.
At least now you can hunker and finish your turn as we move forward.
Voy hacia allá. Explorando. A ello voy. Vista en el objetivo.
And we'll just steady you.
I'm going. If they cross my path, they die.
And we'll steady you.
Copy that.
We have eyes on the target.
Do we? They're still back in this corner.
Hear something?
That's the longest they've been in one corner or potentially one spot. Let's go see. Say about this far so everybody can stay caught up with
Closing on
us.
target.
Oh, come on. Because does this side go all the way? Yeah, well, we're getting close to the end of the map here.
En marcha.
Solid copy.
Voy.
Moving to position.
How you like having a Rocketeer steadied right behind your rear end? Yeah, let's not say that. Isn't that XCOM 2? The way the chrysalids work more in XCOM 2 is being able to burrow like that and pop up. No thank you.
We have eyes on the target.
Oh.
Explorando. Recibido. Estoy vigilando.
And I get the sense that
Affirmative.
we just steady you. They don't take cover when they advance either, so
When do I get to shoot an alien?
you just protect us. Telekinetic field
I'll
is
shoot
all
anything
you have
that
to
moves.
concentrate on.
Sir!
My God. Oh yeah, because they have this, isn't there like a little, well, I don't know. Maybe they moved out of the corner now that we're getting close.
Voy hacia
Jeez,
allá.
oh Pete, come on, game. Have them come at us, would ya?
That's affirmative.
Oh, I have 2 charges. Oh, they're right there. We are close. They're right there. So everybody Overwatch, in case they stumble into us, thank you for reminding me. I don't know, my mind just blanked on that. And if they're still there next turn, then guess what I have to surprise them?
I'm rolling.
Nice rocket.
We have eyes on the target.
En guardia, por supuesto. Venid aquí.
And hopefully if they come straight at us, you'll have a line steady. And Annette, just in case,
I'm going.
stay here for telekinetic field.
I'll cover you from here.
Come on, guys. Give us a chance on Overwatch. Hey, we got... Oh! No wonder we got that loud, weird, chrysalid noise. Nobody hit them? We're all hitting little ones? Well, the big guy did not get hit. Here they are. That is one big baby. That is one big baby. You think he can lightning reflex the flamethrower? You think he can lightning reflex the flamethrower? Shall we try this? Let's see some panics. One panic. Not a lot of panics. Okay, 2 panics. That leaves us with 3 to deal with. And a steadied shredder rocket. I won't be able to get that closest one because I think, no, I can, because I have 100% steadied. It won't hit any of us. None of us are highlighted. Let's do it.
Won't even know what hit by the rocket.
They are now officially shredded. Grunty, how would you like to start the party with the big boy? I think that's the big boy. Nope, 0% crit on that guy. Maybe all of them, I don't know. $18. Love it. $15. Now he's feeling a little less scary. Just a little. We're double tapping. How much did we do? Ooh, not that much, really. He probably has the perk where he reduces damage when he's close. I probably should have checked that. We don't want to be close to him. Her. It's a queen, sorry, her. Yeah, we're too close, so she's getting extra defense because of that. So we're gonna have to back off a little bit on some of her shots. Except some of us can't back off. We're committed. Up close. So why don't you take double tap against the little guys?
What's up, Doc?
And he missed!
Shot failed to connect.
We're not out of this frickin' thing yet. Oh, we're not out of this. We're not out of this. Not out of this. We're not out of it. Oh! Because this is the last pod. That's why. What else am I going to use it for? I guess I could have used it on the littler ones. Van Dorn's going to move back. He'll get hit and run. So he's going to hit and then command.
Affirmative.
I hope he's gonna hit and then command.
Nothing's moving down there.
Well, let's see what other shots we have left. And then Annette. Oh, he's panicked. I didn't notice the panic line on this one. So the three remaining are panicked. So there is absolutely no problems anymore. So we're fine. I missed the little squigglies that this one was panicked. So we're actually just fine. So let's switch to this. Yeah, better chance to hit. I don't need to command because they're all panicked. Van Dorn showing off his form. And Annette, we're going to give you a chance for a kill. How often do our medics get a kill? Now they're regenerating, unfortunately. So it would be nice to take care of them. Now what I could do is come here and flame them again. But then again, I can come here and I got plenty of ammo. It's probably just as well to hit and run for the damage output. At least this one we hit. And then this one's... Oh, that's not hit and run? That's not a hit and run? Okay. Let's hollow target with Van Dorn. I don't know how close we gotta get, but let's hollow target.
Negative.
And then we got others that can shoot. In fact, Grunty, for some reason I'm gonna give you this shot, even though you came in with the 99 vibe. And what are we down to? Well, 11 health still. We'll just keep shooting. Someone's got to hit.
Damn it.
There we go.
Chalk up another one.
Okay, we got an injury on Van Dorn because one of the shots, the sectoids of all things, got him below armor level. Because I didn't heal him up enough, putting him in before putting him in harm's way. I didn't expect the rush of the sectoids. Not used to seeing them be that aggressive. Hey, Trumpkin! Just in time for, yeah, good timing. So Van Dorn did take a wound. It's a hefty one, 20 days. But we did get a promotion. Mags got a promotion. Nobody else. So let's see what we get to pick up with Mags. Now, I tend to like resilience because, you know, my gunners get targeted so much. But on this one, I think I'm going danger zone mayhem. We're gonna do that. Increase the area of suppression and then add a little. You know, it's nice when you can count on breaking suppression with this perk. So we're gonna go. We got enough of the resilience gunners. We're gonna go work towards this. Okay. I'm glad you at least made it in, Trumpkin. Always good to see you in here. And we got through that. So we got corpses. 2 cyber discs. Maybe we have a new dodge. Does it take 2 or 3? I never remember. It's 3 floaters, and we did get 3 more, so we could build an aim module and perhaps another another dodge module. So while I'm thinking about it, let's go do it. There's a little panic reduction involved, and we did damage because of Van Dorn, or you can say Commander if you want. Got a little sloppy rushing Van Dorn to the front line. I would just good play on the sectoids. I didn't expect them to be aggressive right at that moment. We're gonna repair.
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
3 days. And we still gotta go, I think 4-ish days. I was wanting, now it's full again, but I mean I was wanting, where's my fatigues? Yeah, Rick rolls back in 10 hours, but I'm also now thinking doing the ABA with, well, that's going to put us right at the end of the month. September has, yeah, it depends on if it's has 30 days, right? September, 30 days has September, yep. So on the 30th day we can see about doing it. Unfortunately we'll be without our plasma dragon that we used for, I mean, the thing that unlocked the Stellarator. I don't know if I want people in Psi training at the moment with a big mission coming up, unless it's someone I know I'm not going to use. So I will figure that out. So let's build the couple things I know we can build for the air game. There should be a dodge module and an aim module. Okay. And let's go scan. As far as the aircraft, Europe is still hurting. But old geezer, our second Firestorm's back in 6 days. We're rearming because we had to buy a new plane. Oh man, that was just ugly. I don't want to think about it. This was ugly too. We tried something when we shouldn't have. Not that age, yeah. Oh well. And then Africa, man. But if nothing else happens in the air in these areas, they'll be down 2 at the start of the new month. they'll be down a couple at the end of the month, but not by much. And they'll mostly only be down by the 1. So I guess it could be worse. Side training a couple days?
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team, Commander. I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
If we did. Well, I'm blocked on our main guys here. 1350s as far as we can get without capturing an ethereal. We got Devil Dog. No, apparently he can't. Why isn't he available? He's not highlighted. There's nothing wrong with him either. And he's got 400 out of 500. I don't understand. But we have Tariq. He's maxed out. He needs more experience. Tisiphone could go, but he's blacked out. Like that he's not available. I'm not sure why. And then we got others maxed out. Oh wait, the maxed out? No, yeah, the maxed out can't. I got a lot of maxed out people. Well, Fatigues obviously can't go, but like you should be able to go. I don't understand why he can't go. Wait, and you, it highlights you, but at 850. I'm reading it wrong. So that is how reading the 850s like 13. So let's give you telekinetic field. There you go, 7 days. So I wanted to see how long it was, and he's not critical to our needs. So 7 days, don't know. Do I have anybody else who's not critical? 1350s, that's where I was confusing myself, because the 1350s can't go in because we haven't unlocked this because we haven't captured an ethereal. So the 1350 is the hard cap I have at the moment. I just don't know why. Oh, because he's not up to 500. He has to get up to 500, so that's why. He was my only guy available. I have Ripley available, Desperado Joy available, but they're fatigued. You can't do it while they're fatigued. There you go. Took me a while to wake up on what was going on. Yeah, they need it maxed before. I totally forgot. It's been a while since we've had anybody go along there, because I know we're waiting to try and capture an ethereal at someday. But I'm gonna let time go by. If I do the ABA, it'll be right after the first. Right before the end of the month, or right after the first of the month. But then that gives them, it's got to be right before the end of the month. So let's advance time. No, okay, let's go this way. They're still going after that satellite that they already shot down. Thank God they scheduled their missions at the beginning of the month. And they shot down that thing early. And now we're just ignoring them. Because there's no satellite for them to destroy. 𝐜𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐧𝐞𝐥's back.
Contact detected.
And we have an abductor heading to Africa. And we're going to let it land because, you know, our air game is decimated right there right now. And there's no way with 3 escorts we're going to shoot down an abductor with the air game and pilots. So we're going to ignore and let it land. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Before the end of the month, I corrected myself, Hope said. Before the end of the month, I want to do the ABA. And hopefully, well, we'll see what this looks like.
Commander, we have multiple reports of new abductions in progress.
Well,
the locations are marked on the hologram.
Swarming is not hideous. Swarming is not hideous. In fact, let's take a quick look. Yeah, we got time. If we come over here and take a look in the wiki, whoop. Let's resend and sign back in. I timed out. Let's go to mission types. Here we go. So even swarming these days, research over 180, but resources is well below 180. So we're only gonna see 16 to 18, 3 to 4 pods. So you can either get 3 megapods or you can get 4 pods of 4 and 5, which is not hideous. It's almost harder if you get 3 pods of 6 and 7, or 3 pods of 6 is more difficult than the, you know what I'm saying. To me, depending on the pod mix-up, having more aliens makes it more difficult. So, there, it is what it is. And we're looking at, wow, we haven't done this map in ages, man. Narrow little map, the pier map, I think the tutorial map is what this one is. We'll see if we start at this end of the map or at the traditional other start of the map. But what we're gonna do, my friends, is what we usually do when we push up at the end of our rough time frame, is I'll pick out the team that's gonna go out for Wednesday's live stream coming up. I'll do it between episodes, save a little time, and we'll introduce them next time and have a good mission, I hope. Hopefully we get, well, this particular map, it's only one end or the other. There's no other option on this map. It's the narrow pier one that we've seen before. Yeah, well, you know, we got lucky today where we didn't trigger multiple pods. That's what allowed us. It could have been really awkward with the pods that we activated if they had multiply activated, I guess. That's how I'll say it. And tomorrow we're back with Terror from the Void. And hope you, if you haven't checked out Terror from the Void, and we're playing with the new open beta aircraft rework. It's been it's like the second phase of that rework now, because now our vehicles have ammo that we have to buy. So I've got to start re-evaluating what I think of vehicles, because their ammo is a little pricey. So, you know, it's new, so maybe they end up balancing the price a little bit, but maybe they keep it high because they tend to be more powerful weapons. I don't know. We'll find out, and that's why we're playing with the new beta, to try and learn what some of the new things, and there's some pretty cool things in there. And join us tomorrow if you want to get a peek at that, or come back here on Wednesday if you want to see if we continue pushing forward and survive this well, so we can take on the alien base assault at the end of the month, and then put them back to one base with it. Because I think if we do it at the end of the month, it will help the panic in Australia, which is sitting around 97-ish%. So it's an RNG roll to see if they, you know, leave the council at the end of the month. And so the ABA before the end of the month is kind of important. But anyway, this is 𝐜𝐴𝐬𝐧 signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. All the time that you guys are in here. Hope to see you next time, whether it's tomorrow or Wednesday. And y'all have a great one. Ciao. And then anybody on Twitch, just hang out a few seconds longer, and we are